sass. You can put that on the YouTube channel. I want people to know how you be.
Good, it's recording now. Okay.
Oh, good. This is how she be, guys. Okay, so here we are, another episode of Pandemic Z, and this episode is brought to you by Rogue, Dead Guy L, for the zombies in your life. So we are a few sessions into the game. Who wants to catch us up with what's happened since the beginning of the story? So that would be, let's see, Mom, Logan,
Start from the beginning.
Michael. You guys were all in the original session. You guys want to start filling us in, and we can kind of go around and let's catch Damian and everybody up?
Okay, so my character is Mutahar. He's a zombie movie expert. He's been prepared for this pretty much from his adolescence on, and he was a teacher, like an art teacher in Bakersfield. He's met up with this group at the the National Guard Armory.
It was the Armory, yeah,
So we started off. So
by the fairgrounds.
We're the idea is we want to all get to Tehachapi because that's where there's supposed to be a safe zone. So we all kind of met en route to that at this National Guard Armory. From there, we got there's two other survivors, right?
There was four, and they had gone out. They were starting to run low on supplies, so they had left half the group there at the Armory. The other half of the group went out to go scavenge for supplies. During that, two of them got killed by zombies, and the other two came running home. They were several hours late. It was kind of tense for a while. They got let back in, but they were acting weird, and everybody was suspicious they had been bit. Go ahead, Mike.
Okay, yeah. So, well, they had been bit, or at least the one had been bit, right?
They both ended up turning. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so they both ended up turning into not just regular zombies, but they were both screamers, right?
I think I changed the name to Howler.
Howler, yeah.
I think Screamer was used somewhere else in a different game somewhere or something.
Yeah, so they, they were not like regular zombies. We ended up getting surrounded. We escaped and we made our way to this Walmart. And we're en route to first back to my house where I have the my zombie survival tank, which is just like a souped up SUV, for zombie killing purposes.
Like the death machine at the end of Animal House.
Yeah.
That's how I imagine it. But what happened? You guys got sidelined on the way there. Mike, how did that happen?
We met up with Rosie.
Does somebody else want to tag in and pick it up from here?
Yeah, that's popcorn.
So we were in the car. It was Gregory, Mutahar, and me. And we actually had a little accident, crashed into this other car, which was driven by Rosie. And she had a passenger who was a pregnant woman. And so the little zombie baby inside of her came out. She was dead. I wanted to help her and try to save her because I'm a nurse and I have the mothering instincts. But when so Mutahar and Gregory, they became almost like sons to me because my goal now is to try to find my family. And so they were threatened. So I went ahead and killed. So then we got into it with these groups of zombies. It was us with Rosie helping. I almost got killed at that point.
You guys were surrounded, and you ended up getting caught by one of the zombies with the really long tongue.
Yes, the long tongue one. And if it hadn't been for Rosie, and then she can tag in and tell about her character.
There you go. Rosie?
So Rosie is actually a reservist. So she was actually also at the National Guard Armory, but was separate from them. I was trying to help save this woman who was in labor, but then this car like rammed into me, or I rammed into them. I don't know what happened. One of the two.
It was an apocalypse. It was hard to tell.
Yeah. So I teamed up with them after we had to unfortunately the baby had to be put out of its misery, and so did the mother. So I helped out my new friends. We came across a bunch of different kinds of zombies. There were normal zombies that just kind of like ramble up to you. They're really fast running ones. We got this crazy one with this tongue that almost killed Alex. And then we came across this like big hulking one, right? What was that one called?
I think we were calling them meatheads or something.
Yeah.
So there was this giant meathead, but because of our quick wits and especially like Gregory and Mutahar, we were able to get around them, and we followed the signs to a safe house, and we ended up inside of a gigantic Walmart where we met Coach. Does Coach want to go?
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah,
Just real quick, Damian, to catch you up. Yeah, so the thing that they've noticed that there are different types of zombies, whatever this virus or whatever it is that's causing people to become zombies, some of them do mutate into these like weird things, like they don't even resemble humans very much anymore. And it appears that from what they've discovered so far that the infection is passed through bites and bites only.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead, Pop. So they get to the Walmart, which is a temporary safe house being held by the military. What was going on there?
Well,
Coach. Coach, tilt your camera up a little bit, real quick.
Face, not
Well,
just
that's the
your neck.
reason why it's tilted down. Anyway, I was just sitting, watching the world deteriorate. Involved a bunch of dumbass National Guard people who wasn't able to do anything for themselves, but order people around. And then this group of ragtag come walking through the door, running through the door actually, and then so we got to know.
What's been going on with the National Guardsmen there, Pop? Like when these guys showed up, it seemed like there was some kind of
They don't have any command anymore. They're saying that the command, the lieutenant, is it not a lieutenant?
Yeah, I think he was a lieutenant. Yeah.
Um,
No one ever sees him.
no one sees them because they're just trying to maintain control best possible without anybody finding out that the lieutenant or whoever's in charge is dead. And I know. I could just figure that shit out.
All the other survivors there are very concerned because they keep being told that they're waiting for orders from headquarters. The reality is, and what some of you guys know, is that the Army's already been overrun. The National Guard, all the armies have been overrun. There kind of is no military right now, not in this area anyway. So yes, the people are concerned because they have questions. They've been asking questions for days, and they keep getting told that the lieutenant's going to answer them when he's ready, and he never appears. And now you guys showed up, and they are already starting to run low on supplies. And so you guys are here, safe house. Man, we need some place to stay. There's all these zombies behind us. They said, fine, you guys can join us, but you're going to need to go into this Walmart, which they have barricaded off. Because within the store, the shopping area, completely overrun by zombies right now. Fine, you can stay with us, but we need you to go in there. We need you to hit some groceries. We need medicine, and we need you to get the sporting goods and get us some ammunition and stuff like that. So far, the guys have made their way to the pharmacy. And what were the highlights on the way there, guys? What was getting to the pharmacy like? And then tell us about the pharmacy once you got there.
More dead babies.
More
in the
dead
pharmacy.
babies.
Yeah.
Yes, you
Yeah.
guys ran into what I'm calling a siren zombie because they lure you in. So Stina's gone, Mom, but that mostly involved you and her. Why don't you tell us how that went once they got to the pharmacy?
Okay. Once we got in the pharmacy, we were doing pretty good. I think we took care of whatever zombies we needed to, but I heard a baby crying. And being the, nurturing type, I went to investigate, and we found inside of like a cupboard there was I checked, or I think Stina went, actually was the one that checked, and it was a zombie making the baby crying
A
sounds.
mutated zombie using the
Yes.
baby like a puppet to lure them in,
Yes,
and then sprung out and attacked them. That was kind of crazy. They
That
then
was
snuck their
hairy.
way through into hardware, where there was a couple of zombies there, made their way through hardware into automotive, where well, that kind of got interesting.
That was the big battle.
Mike, why don't you tell us about automotive? He walked away. Oh, he walked away? Logan, tell us what happened in the automotive section. Logan, are you there, bud?
Ground
There
control a
you-
little
I can
bit.
see Logan.
He looks
but
frozen. He might be
Yeah.
frozen. That's okay.
But it's-
moving.
I
So
was present when I'm here.
there you are. Logan, what happened once you guys got into the automotive section?
That's where we were last time.
Yeah,
that's when
and
we
remember you
were-
guys went into the back room where the break
Yeah,
room
we
was
went
and
into the-
We're
the
gonna
storage for
electrocute
batteries.
all those zombies.
I snuck in. I found the back room. I searched it. I have a saw, right?
Mhm.
Like a saw, I think, that I can use to make a weapon.
A circular
Oh.
saw, yeah.
Yeah. I got everyone in to the back rooms, and then we made a trap for the zombies who saw us, to clear them out. And then we were continuing, and on our way we were attacked
By a hiding
new
zombie.
What was
Yeah.
it? What was this zombie's name?
It was kind of like, it was like a puker. It puked all over you guys.
Yeah, but it had a name. What name was it?
I don't remember, Logan. I was kind of just making crap up on the fly at that point.
Ralph?
It was Ralph.
It should have been Ralph.
Yeah, well, you call that Ralph. It just puked. And then so that was kind of crazy. So you guys were all proud of yourselves of your little plan, and you said they set up this trap where they had electrical currents going into this puddle of water, and they lured the zombies into it and fried them, and then they tried to crawl through the battery rack to sneak through. And that just happened to be where that puker was hiding, and they got ambushed by that. So now they've just got out of that. We're in automotive, and that's where we're catching up. So, oh, that's right. You guys were starting to peer in the sporting goods, and you did see another pack of zombies. This is where you guys set up that gauntlet, and that's that formation that you're seeing right here. And the coach set the play up, lured the zombies in, and then everybody just started beating them like piñatas as they walked on in. So that's where we left.
Real quick, Damian uploaded a picture in the chat for his
Oh, really?
character.
No, yeah, actually, you could use it for it's just Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, because
That's exactly. I knew you were going to do that.
just for something to if it
Yeah,
is
it's got to be on the.
Yeah.
He can
on the
put
map.
it on there. These
Or-
are our tokens.
Oh, there it is. I got to download it. I do need a token for Damian. You're right. Let me download this real quick. That's the tenor gift.
We did hear the cat.
Yeah.
Did you see the
Okay.
chat? Stina said Kaya's in heat. That's why
Yes.
we hear the cat.
God help us.
I saw you.
There we go.
I saw you
Documents.
like saying you could hear something, and I could hear her, and I cracked up.
Yeah, it's freaking Kaya. Yeah.
We thought it might have been at our door because remember Teddy that meows at our door all the time? Now there's a new one, and we call her Freddie. But she's had kittens somewhere, and she
Oh,
comes here
boy.
all the time, and she eats like a pig, and we feed her.
And so you guys have a new kitty now?
Yeah. So now there's Freddie and Teddy, but they're only outside.
So, Mike, like this last little bit right here, just cut that part out. That like once we started talking about adding the token. No. Once we started talking about adding the token, and also I'm gonna go pee. So cut that part out
Cut that
too.
part out.
Yeah. All right, leave all the pink stuff in. Got it.
And I'm trying to find Damian's token. There it is. Mike's gonna edit for us, yeah. So that way we don't have to be totally careful on everything we say. We can have little interludes like this where Mike will, once we like, I'll call it like that's a cut point if everybody needs to take a break or whatever.
I'll Google the what do you call it? The pictures and everything. I'll put the character pictures over everyone. So
hold on, guys. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta use the restroom.
Yeah. We can all have like not have to worry about picking our nose or anything.
What's that?
That'll be easy enough to do. I'll just use the character pictures over the over the screen.
He said so you don't have to worry like if you pick your nose or something.
What? There's going to be video. What?
So on Teams, there's a gallery view basically where you can where it takes little cutouts of everybody that's in a meeting, and it looks like you're in an auditorium. So sometimes during like all day trainings, I'll go put that on to see what people are doing, and because nobody's like paying attention, like everybody's got their hands on their faces and looks like so bored. I have seen someone pick their nose, so then I'm very mindful to not pick my nose on camera.
I've been having to be careful of that too. Okay. And I just had an idea.
Uh-oh.
I know, it's dangerous. This is just to help Mike out later on. There it is. Okay. All right. So, let me see how this looks on camera. All right, Mike, is this going to help you out for cues?
That'll be cool. Yeah.
Okay.
You get a clapperboard.
Yeah.
Action.
Yep. That way when we're about to come back, and you can just, so that way you're not going through every little second here. Okay, so I'll put that up when I realize that we're going to cut, and then I'll do another one when we're going to cut back in.
Yeah,
just as
soon as you're aware of it too, because like I'll notice it, and then I can queue up to that point, and then look for. I'll know what you want to cut. And if I don't,
that way you have like a visual cue while you're fast forwarding to know where to stop and start looking. Yeah. Okay, so we got that out of the way. All right, so here we go. Ready? And we're back in. Okay, so Damian, that's where the story is left off. They had just completed this little gauntlet maneuver, drawing the zombies in and picking them off. And then what are you guys going to do? So let's go ahead and let's go right into the game. We are no initiative in this game, Damian. It's kind of all just like free role play until like combat or something like that happens. And then we go initiative order. And you'll see once that happens. And I'll write you in. I'll narrate you in as soon as they get to your.
So Rosie, as always, wants to just like go guns blazing into that horde of zombies.
That's right. You guys did see. That's why I put them out, right? You guys did see that group of zombies there. So you know that there's.
But I'm sure Coach has a better plan.
What? Well, we got the gauntlet. Are those the only zombies sporting goods as of right now?
That's all that you guys have seen so far. So before the last thing you guys did before you drew those zombies into the gauntlet was you peered around the corner and you saw the two groups. You were able to draw the first one in, and that's where we ended. I think you were planning on drawing the second one in. Now you do hear that those other zombies, that second group, what you didn't realize last time, and you're noticing now, is that there's a lot of commotion, like they've already been activated towards somebody, like they're already trying to get somebody. And they're not coming towards you. So go ahead.
After Rusty, aren't they?
Action. Yep. I don't know. That's what you guys got to figure out, Pop.
So Gregory.
Let me
Yeah.
go. Let me go.
Or, well, you know,
Check that out.
Logan,
Yeah,
briefly,
honestly,
What do you think we should send Gregory in to go see what's going on? And
Logan,
can't-
we haven't met Gregory yet and got an introduction. So before you start, do a quick rundown of your character for Damian and everybody, and then go ahead and react to that question.
Okay, so my character's name is Gregory Loft. I'm a cryptozoologist who came here because there were signs of a Mothman. So my character's looking for Mothman, but more importantly, my character's looking for Bigfoot. That's the main ambition is to
That's
find
his goal in
Bigfoot,
life.
to catch big. And if you want to catch a Bigfoot, you need to be stealthy. So my character's very good at stealth.
Yeah.
You have to have a bigger foot. Yeah. My character's very good at stealth. And he carries a camera everywhere he goes, and he has a what is it? Tranquilizer dart gun.
Yeah, you got a trank dart rifle.
In the first session, he picked up a shield and has used that ever since.
Like a riot shield from
riot
when
shield,
everything
yeah.
first went haywire. Yeah, he was able to find one. Okay, so go ahead and respond to Coach's question. Coach, if you want to ask him again.
Um,
Weren't you just asking what do you to go scout ahead or
yeah,
what
let's
do you
go.
think we should do?
If everybody agrees, let's just send him in to see exactly what's going on, and should be ready to rapidly rush in case
Yeah,
and
got his
somebody
back.
needs assistance. So let's all. I think we should all cross up against that shelf that we're
Yeah, so we're gonna peek
but
around.
us at, and be prepared to rush in to help.
So be on standby while
Be on
Greg goes in
standby.
and peers in.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
Greg, how do you feel about
Gregory?
that? He's asking you to put your neck out there and go. What do you want him to do with these zombies? Just scout, or are you trying to get him to lure them in?
Just hand signal us if somebody's in imminent danger, and we should go in and try to help out.
So yeah,
Okay.
go get a better look at what's going on in there,
Look at the
Greg.
commotion that's going on.
That's easy. I can do that. Easy.
All right, then I need you to go ahead and make a stealth check for me if you're going to stealth in. How are you approaching it? Are you stealthing?
Oh, I'm stealthing.
Okay.
That's a 5. I rolled a 5.
All right. Let me pull up my
Right.
bounty real quick.
Yeah, because he's probably
Yeah,
got
that's a good stealth.
He's probably got
It's plus
something in
4.
stealth.
Yeah.
That's superb on the adjective ladder for fate. Superb stealth. Oh yeah, no, and the zombies. What is their notice? Yeah, no, not even close. In fact, you succeeded with style on that, Logan. So you have a boost towards your next roll. Can't be seen is the name of your boost. You are in absolute darkness. Go ahead and move I'll move you in. Where are you thinking you're going to be positioning yourself for this, Logan? Or Gregory?
Is sporting goods just wide open, or is there no shelves there or anything?
No, so the Sporting Goods has short shelves. You can see over them for the most part. Lining the walls are tall shelves. There are a few taller shelves creating lanes down the middle. But for the most part, you can kind of like scan, and you can't see everything in the aisles, but you can kind of see what's going on for a little bit. Is there anything in particular you're looking for, Greg? Or
Looking because you said they were activated, so I'm looking if there is a person.
what's going on? What's activated? Make a
Go
notice
down.
check.
Notice check. Okay, notice. Let's see. Only have a +1 to that.
Do you have any stunts or any
Plus
expertise
the
that might
boost.
apply?
Survival maybe. I don't know.
I don't know if that's going to help you on that. Tell me how that might help you, and I'll allow it. But
Okay, so that's a complete 0 plus
You're at a
1
0?
plus I have a boost.
okay, so you don't get too much information. You can't. Go
You
ahead.
said I have a boost though, right?
Yeah, you can use your boost. So because you're in darkness, you're going to use that boost. You're able to skitter from shadow to shadow. You can't originally see too well, but because you were so well hidden, you're able to get a little better vantage point and look. It sure enough looks like these zombies are keyed in on somebody. You can't see the person, but it looks like somebody's getting swarmed right now.
Okay. So I'm gonna go back to like the entrance, like the door, and kind of wave them in.
Okay, so you come back to the corner here. What do you kind of cues are you giving everybody? Describe that.
I'm just like doing a hand sign, like come follow.
Just calling them over like this. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. That you're seeing is everybody. I'm sure everybody is watching. You're seeing Gregory is waving you in. He looks erratic, like it's like you need to hurry with the quickness.
Okay.
Time for some Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins in.
Yeah.
I'm right there, right? So I'm gonna step around the corner and see what's up.
You're seeing that same group of zombies that Gregory saw, and they look like they're actually make a notice check for me. He didn't get a great one, so you might be able to see more than he did.
Three.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear him. Sorry about that.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're able to get into a position that a little better than Gregory was able to. These zombies, they're definitely attacking somebody because you see them swarm in and somebody is just like pushing them back, and you're seeing zombies get tossed to the side, stand up, and something or somebody is getting attacked.
All right. Okay, I take it as I guess my free action. Or
Yeah, we're kind of in free role play right now until a conflict
hey
or
guys,
something
somebody's
happens.
getting attacked over here.
I'll go in.
Like Rosie's ready.
You guys are all charging in. They
Yeah,
go
we're-
ahead and start moving everybody up to about where Muta and Greg are at. Damian, we're going to read you in. You don't notice everybody charging in. This is completely oblivious to you. All you know is that you've got yourself up on like a counter. It's like the register, and you're just trying to kick zombies back and try to keep it's kind of shaped in like a little square shape. There's one little entrance, and you're doing everything you can to keep these zombies from coming, stumbling over the table or get through the little entrance swing door. And you're just about out of juice, man. You're being swarmed by about 10 zombies right now.
Okay.
Penny.
Just woke up from her nap.
Hi, Penny.
What's that?
Michael has Penny.
She's
what I
now
heard.
player in the game.
Damian.
So, Damian, you're not actually make a notice roll for me, and let's see if you can notice everybody coming in.
Okay, I found an app. Is a fate roll always 4 dice?
It's always 4 dice, yes.
Okay. All right, I rolled a 1, and my notice is 1. So is that 2?
So 2, exactly.
That's good.
So 2, out of the corner of your eyes, as you're fending these zombies off, you're pushing them off of the table here, just as one's starting to come around, and you're fighting them back. You catch a group of people coming towards you. It's pretty obvious that they're still living. Do you want to communicate with them? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm frantically fighting off these zombies. As you said, I'm, getting down to my last breath. But, I noticed a group of well-armed folks at the beginning of the sporting goods section. So I just yelled, hey, help over here.
You guys can definitely see and hear him now as you're all approaching. There's 10 zombies rushing this guy. What are you doing? First person to speak gets initiative.
I go in.
Go, Rosie.
Okay.
Here we come.
Hold on.
Rosehan.
I'm going to turn my background off. No, forget it. I'll do it later. Rosie grabs her katana, and she's still on her skates, and she skates her happy ass off towards those zombies.
So Rusty, you're seeing a derby girl come charging at you, derby helmet and katana in hand, charging your way, buddy. Go ahead. What'd you get for your attack, honey? I mean, Rosie.
My attack is under athletics or physique. Remind me.
It's going to be fight.
Fight. So I am at a +3, and I have my katana. So +5.
+5.
That's a
Wow.
good roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, she's badass with that sword. Let me just pull up their stats here real quick. Oh wow, yeah. So what did you roll? 5? You're beating them by 4 right now. That's a success with style. You're chopping through most of those zombies, and you're getting a boost.
I have a +1 to damage with my with Kiddo as well.
Okay. So Rusty, this is what you see. As soon as you start calling these people, you didn't even realize she was on skates. You start calling these people over, and you see her just start pumping, thick fishnet legs, just pumping, because that's how I imagine her. And it just at the last second, you catch just a glimmer of light hit that katana, and then it just sprays of blood left and right. You close your eyes for just a second, and when you open it, all but one of the zombies has been cut down. You want to pass your turn to Rusty, hun? Or do you want to pass your turn to somebody else?
Go, Rosie.
I'll go up with my hammer.
Rusty's looking tired. I think we need Alex to come.
I'm gonna come up with my hammer.
So as soon as you see Rosie go charging in, you draw your hammer and you're running just behind him. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Okay, this is my fight, right? Okay.
Fight. Yep.
+2.
Zombies are at 1, so you're doing 1 point. So just enough to actually kill it. The last zombie, which is still trying to get Rusty, it's like half hanging over that over the counter, reaching towards him. After that's the only reason that Rosie wasn't able to cut that one down. You grab that one by the head, put the hammer down on the table with the claws facing upwards, and shwa right into its skull and drop it to the ground, because Alex is a badass like that. Rusty, you've just been saved. The rest of the group, go ahead and move them in, if you would. Rosie, or Honey, you're Honey when you're moving tokens.
Move those folks in.
Will you remove those zombies for me? They're in my.
Oh, for sure.
And we need.
And take those zombies away. Those zombies are
Dead
Those
zombies.
are ex zombies. Let me
We also need the token for Rusty.
boom, there we go. He's right
There
there.
he is. Yeah.
This is the register area. This is like the sporting goods counter at the Walmart or the Big Mart as we're in right here. Just a little desk. There's a few supplies back there, trash cans, stuff like this. Nothing too useful, but the rest of the sporting goods section is open. But you might want to check on the guy he's bent over, hands on knees, sucking air. You guys came at the last possible second to save him. Rusty, do you want to say anything to them?
You sort of out of breath, kind of look up at the action and, see the last zombie's head get crashed in with a huge hammer, and just sort of say to himself, well, shit, now I've seen everything. Thanks, guys, ladies. That was incredible.
The guys, the rest of you kind of come stomping in after Rosie and Alex took care of all the zombies. And what you're seeing here is, Damian, why don't you go ahead and read your character in? Tell us what you look like and what everybody's seeing when they look at you, like their impression of you as well.
Yeah, so Rusty, he's a little over 6 foot, fits, probably in his late 20s. Wearing a navy blue suit, still wearing the suit, but it's very clearly worse for wear. Probably having been traveling around, maybe some fraying edges. No tie, loose shirt. Some attempt to keep, the grooming up, hair is done, doesn't have shit all over him, as they say, Monty Python. And just showing a little bit of Yeah, nice looking guy, charming, showing a little bit of the weight of the world, around the eyes, a little bit of crow's feet, a few wrinkles, but
He's got that look on him like he's been through some stuff already.
yeah, exactly. Probably
Before
hasn't
the
had
apocalypse even
had
hit,
a
right?
real square meal in a while, that sort of thing.
He's a worldly kind of person. So, right away, like had you met this guy in the normal world, it kind of sounds like he'd have been able to tell he was a lawyer by looking at him, right? He's kind of
Pretty
got
much.
that look, yeah.
Something
So,
like that, or a businessman or something, just by looking at him, yeah.
Yeah, a good-looking guy, but he's got that inner sleeves that kind of it comes through just a little bit, right? Okay. So, guys, that's what you're looking at there. He's taken a couple of bumps here. He's got like some cuts on his cheek. He's been through some stuff. What are we doing? And by the way, welcome to Sporting Goods. This is one of the areas you've been searching for a while.
Mhm.
Yes, aren't we looking for ammo? I think some people want to get better hand weapons. It'd probably be a good place for it. I assume camping gear as well.
Camping gear is all here, all of that stuff. If you want machetes,
MREs.
like little like
Like,
hatchets,
see if
is
there's
there-
already stuff.
what's that?
A machete.
Definitely machetes. And if they haven't all been looted already,
Right.
because remember, we're a couple of weeks in, and a lot of these zombies are here in the big mart because they were here looting and got caught by zombies. So
Yeah.
if you're lucky, there's still some rifles here, possibly. There's still some ammo here, possibly.
Right.
You might find some MREs.
Right.
This is
I need
all
something
stuff.
very- I need
I
something very
think
specific.
that if anybody wants to upgrade their weapons, now's a good time to roll and see if that's possible.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Like,
so that's going to start with some rolls to search the area.
Yeah.
Mutahar, what were you saying right now?
There's something I needed actually. I needed a clay disc target launcher.
Well, that maybe that's something that's here. That
I don't
doesn't
think
seem like
that's something that
would
will
be
get
a highly lootable item.
Right.
Yeah,
So I make my
unless somebody's just a sportsman.
that'd actually be a good idea because you can just
Mhm.
I remember I picked up those circular
We
saw
got
blades.
those circular saw blades when we were.
We're doing
in
some-
Muda, that is not what they
Um,
mean when they say "ah skeet skeet." Come on.
Well, what I roll for the check?
Or you can launch Molotovs with it.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, well then, sounds like you need to start searching the sporting goods. You're not going to talk to this guy here. Is that a mission, huh?
look at I'm sorry. Rusty,
Go ahead, Bob.
Rusty, I don't know if he's still in his lawyer's suit or anything. You might want to look for some better mobility shoes.
Some better shoes.
Hiking
Instead of
You might. I don't know. Would hiking boots be in the sporting goods section?
might.
You might find like some mud boots or something.
No,
Yeah, how about you might find some camouflage.
You definitely find some
jackets or
camouflage.
something.
Yeah, I'm sure you can find some camouflage or some real tree. Yeah,
Weapons.
like all that kind of stuff. I don't know if you're gonna find like boots here. That's shoes. I think you're gonna find that.
Well, he
shoes.
was in
I-
sporting goods, so he was probably looking for.
That's why I assumed that.
Yeah, weapon. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
actually.
Rusty,
go
are
ahead.
you armed?
Myself?
Yeah. What are you packing?
Has
You had to have
Yeah.
something you picked up along the way to be able to fend zombies off with.
Well, the only reason I was in this damn place anyway was looking for some 38 millimeter ammunition.
Okay.
For the 38 special, and of course,
Oh.
zombies.
Yeah.
But a hockey stick or something might not go.
Nice, yeah.
You're in the right spot for it. Also, baseball bats and all of that stuff. Okay, well then, if where you guys are all like kind of like the register right now, you're gonna have to start looking around to find this kind of stuff.
Wait.
Well,
I know up to
like, well, this
library
guy-
too, is that where they keep all the ammo and what's not?
Probably have some stuff locked up back there.
Yeah.
True.
Mhm.
So yeah, while we're all here, and this is a ragtag group of people, what's the story with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles over here? What are you guys? What are you guys all about?
I go.
Doing the same thing, but what you're doing in this big mart, just middle sporting goods. When they've had this place blocked off.
Oh yeah.
Y'all, you guys heading towards Tehachapi? Is that the same thing I'm hearing?
Yeah, and that is the word. There are groups that have been talking about that. If you have some connection to people out there on like the deep web where the internet's
Oh
still
yeah,
working,
he probably
yeah.
heard of this
So
story
then,
too.
yeah, like people are saying Tehachapi is safe because
Parlor?
they've got wind power up there and relatively low population as made it kind of a safer pocket. So you would know about that, Damian. But that might surprise you, Mutahar, because you kind of thought you were the only one in the know on that. By the way, Mutahar, you haven't read your character in. Give us your description, who you're about, and then respond to that.
Okay. So I'm Mutahar. I'm let me get my off the aspects here. All right. So I'm a nerdy art teacher and a self-proclaimed horror movie expert. Like I've seen it all. I've seen every zombie movie that's ever existed. I'm a in fact like so much so like that as it started happening and unfolding, I was one of the first to know because I was I was on like the deep web.
You knew the signs.
I
Plus, I think
I'm
we
on
did
I'm on a
establish that there was
Z-Chan forum. I'm one of the moderators on Z-Chan, and so like when the very first reports started coming out, like I knew exactly what was up. Like I've been preparing for this my whole life. Basically.
You're kind of a conspiracy theorist. I'm getting too, right?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely a Mr. Know-it-all, but like that's my trouble aspect. That's what gets me in trouble. But like
you get I feel like you get a little
I have the plan. I've seen the movies. I have the plan. I know it all about zombies. And that's why I did mention this in the introduction a little bit too. Like, to get to Hatchby, we're gonna go back to my house, or we get to my vehicle, which is a zombie survival SUV or Jeep.
Yeah, it's like a '60s Land Rover or something you picked up.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
What are you wearing, by the way? What do you look like? Because that would certainly catch Rusty's eye.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. So my character, I'm holding a pretty worn, but like at one point near mint, replica Lucille, barbed wire baseball bat. And I'm wearing like this just patchwork, kind of like SWAT gear armor, like padded, like on the neck and on the arms, boots and everything, like
homemade,
homemade, like zombie survival armor.
Like he took a motocross like a suit and built onto that with hardened bits. So that like right away, like that dude caught your eye because you don't see dudes rolling up in armor very often, but it makes sense in the apocalypse, right?
Yeah.
All right. So so now you know what Mutahar looks like and a little bit about him. So go ahead, Mutahar. What are you doing?
Okay, what was the question?
Oh yeah, who's
What's
that?
your next move?
We're just talking about what our overall plan was. So Rosie hasn't told you what her plans are. So as Rosie, I'd be happy to escort you to wherever you guys are going, but I'm heading north ultimately to go there. I've heard there's another National Guard post that is still like under control, so I have been ordered to make my way there.
So Mutahar, you may have heard something about this. If you want to make a lore check to see if now that she's saying that's what her plan is, you can make a lore check to see if that jives with what you've been hearing.
Okay.
Excuse me.
And I got 2 plus my lore is my 4, so I have 6.
Now, don't you also have expertise in zombie knowledge?
Oh, with this count? Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
No, that's 2 investigations. It's 2 investigations.
Oh, it's a straight stunt, not an
yeah.
expertise. Okay. So yeah, go. What was your total roll?
6.
Yeah. So you've heard mixed reports on that. So yes, you know what she's talking about. That's baby. What's the name of that that camp that they set up? Sounds like it should have a name. What do they call them that?
You know,
You're muted, honey bunny.
sorry.
That'd be Crystal Lake.
I'm a little tired right now. I'm gonna have to look. I have it written down in my bag. Give me a minute.
Crystal Lake. Crystal Lake.
Crystal Lake. That sounds like
There
the
you
place
go.
that I was supposed to go.
Crystal, yeah, Crystal Lake Camp, of course.
Camp Crystal Lake. And I'm
Well, it is Friday the 13th.
It's Friday the 13th, guys.
I'm supposed to report to Commander Voorhees, as a matter of fact.
That's right. So you've heard that there is one national, like they did break ranks, but one unit was able to, they kept it together. While a lot of the National Guard and the Army and the other military that have met the zombie force, I mean, they get bitten and they stand right back up as more zombies. So most everybody has been broken. You got separated from your unit. How about as your unit, which established Camp Crystal Lake, you're trying to rejoin your unit? Okay, so that's what's going on with her. That's what she explains. She's trying to get to Camp Crystal Lake, but ultimately, your immediate goal is to get the supplies for these guys. So, I mean, just to help them survive. Doesn't sound like you're sticking around very long as a plan, right?
My immediate goal immediately is to get through this Walmart to help you guys. Secondary, I kind of like you guys, so I'm going to help you get to somewhere safe and secure before I head out.
Yeah, that's what you do. You've got that kind of heroic persona going on. You like helping people. Okay, so well then first step is to complete the mission for these guys, right? Maybe it's time to start searching for ammo. What are you guys thinking?
Yep.
It's not up to me.
I think I'm looking for my my what do you call it? My clay target launcher.
Okay, go ahead and then make a investigation or notice. I mean, I think notice is going to be more pertinent here. This is a notice check. You're just looking. You're not searching.
I got a 3.
You have a 3. Let's see. Is there a clay launcher here? Yes. You're able to find one. It's the last one there. Nobody was looting these, but they were kind of on the way to other stuff, and a lot of the boxes got wrecked and the crap got trampled on the way. You found one that's still in decent shape. Write that on your I know you don't really have an inventory box, but just keep it somewhere on your character sheet. Items like that in this game, if I tell you to write it down like that, it's an aspect. So you can invoke that. Whatever a clay launcher can do, you can invoke that like an aspect to do those things. Or just use it as such.
Yeah.
Well, you do remember we're carrying bags, and we have, you've established that we have like 4 units in each of our bags.
And I think you're carrying 2 each. So that launcher is going to take up one spot in that duffel bag you guys were given, Muta. So mark off what you have. Like,
well, I think
are you the one that had the wagon?
Yeah, I do have the hand wagon. Oh yeah, that's right. So that wasn't full though, right? Like otherwise, I'd be at capacity.
I think you've only picked up like 2 units worth, and I think because you took the wagon, you have 6 total. So that gives you 4 spaces. You could use one of them to take that clay skeet launcher.
Okay, I'll take skeet.
Take the skeet. All right, cool. So you were able to find that. Anybody else want to look around?
Yeah, I'll have a look around. I'd be looking for some ammunition, some MREs. You know, maybe a little pocket knife or hunting knife, just for whatever you might need it for.
These are all pretty highly lootable items in these times, so that's going to be a little bit harder of a search to find than what Muta just did. But make a notice check for that, or unless you think there's some other skill that might help you here and make it make narrative sense to me, and I'll allow it.
Okay. I rolled it's 1 total of 1.
A total of 1. You find empty boxes to shotgun shells, and that's all that you're finding in your area of sporting goods right now. You can continue in another area, but right now we're going to switch to somebody else. Unfortunately, you just weren't able to find anything right now. Hold on 1 second. Okay, who wants to go next?
I'm ready.
Gregory, go ahead. You're up.
I'm looking for a hockey stick and a backpack.
Okay, go ahead. Make an investigation check. Or, I'm sorry, a notice check.
Okay. That is a 0, so that's a 1.
A 1 total. You find the hockey stick, but all the good backpacks have been taken. There's somebody seems to have swapped out a backpack they found somewhere else in the store with one they found here. The only backpack you see is a child-size Hello Kitty backpack.
You know what? I'm taking it. I'm taking the Hello Kitty backpack.
Hello Kitty. You have a backpack that can store 1 additional unit of gear of supplies.
I say, you know, Hello Kitty and Bigfoot are actually big friends.
Bigfoot and the Super Friends, the Crypto Friends, Saturdays. Excellent. Good job, Gregory. Anybody else want to look for some stuff? Oh, hold on, Gregory. Hold on. Okay.
Rosie wants to look for a slingshot and some some nuts as ammunition.
Nuts like
Or wait, no, we're in sporting goods. Is it
like nuts and bolts? Yeah,
Golf
that'd be in
balls.
hardware.
Okay, well, how about
Golf
like
balls.
They'll
I
have
mean,
those little
there's
BBs,
gonna
those
like
BBs.
BBs or ammunition for.
Yeah.
How about BBs? A
If
box
they're
of
gonna
BBs.
have like slingshots, they're probably gonna have the ammunition for
Yeah.
those little like ball bearing things.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're talking about moderately lootable items, not as lootable as a gun. Go ahead and make your notice check. Let's see if you find that.
2.
You find the slingshot, but not the pellets this time.
That's okay. I have some nuts from the hardware section.
Oh, there you go. Those can be used as ammunition for that.
These
So then, with nuts, give yourself two units of ammunition for that right now.
Okay.
And we'll get to that in a minute, Damian. There's kind of a thing I do for like ammunition, but
Do I put that under extras or under my stunts?
just put it underneath the slingshot, like write slingshot, make an inventory spot somewhere on your character sheet, write slingshot, and then you have 2 +1s you can use for ammunition. Who else is looking for stuff? Or
want
any
something,
other action?
Coach?
You don't have to.
Do you want a weapon or what?
Well, I have a gun, so.
Ooh, hold on.
We already know ammo is.
Wait, so some zombies may have heard me.
I forgot to roll after Rosie was looking around. So Rosie, you're looking around for a slingshot. It's in a little bit different area from where everybody else is. You ended up finding that. Here, let me get back to roll 20 here.
Dun, dun, dun.
I moved myself.
Yeah, you were definitely over there. So this is a little bit deeper into the sporting goods. It was behind a couple of shelves. And as you found that slingshot and you're casually turning around to head back to everybody else and show them what you found, you see 4 single zombies standing within the aisles. And they haven't quite seen you yet.
They're below.
They're kind of just chillaxing in between aisles here. They're wearing Halloween costumes like the zombies that you saw earlier. They must have like drifted over here. Every single one of them is wearing a Friday the 13th Jason costume. It's remarkable.
I'm gonna like try to sneak back over to my friends and
Well, you're frozen right there. You've taken your action.
Okay.
Searching for that now because there's enemies present. We're gonna get a little bit more strict about that. Who's up next? Who hasn't gone yet?
I haven't.
Thank God.
Yes.
Alex?
Yes, Alex.
Now you have like a free action Rosie, if you think you could possibly get somebody's attention with this information without making noise, or scream real loud if you feel like it.
No, I'm within eye line of any, or am I within eye line of anybody?
There's some shorter shelves that you can see over. You can clearly see Rusty, though, and Alex. Everybody else is kind of meandering around.
Well, I know that I don't know this Rusty character very well, but I know that if I give Alex the look,
Yes.
she's gonna understand.
You guys have established a rapport, yeah. So,
Yes.
so you're just kind of like staring at her until she looks like.
Okay. So I notice her.
Do you make a notice check?
I make a note. Oh shoot, I don't have good notice. Okay, notice check. Oh no, I got -2 on that.
What's your notice, Mom?
0.
So you got a -2. So as Rosie's looking at
Sorry, Rosie.
you were just looking in that direction, and then she sees the zombies, freezes for a second, and looks at you. But you had just walked off as she had turned away. So
Oh,
you're
no.
just out of line of sight now.
Sorry.
I'm gonna move you. You had saw something that caught your eye. Maybe there's something good to loot over here. Who hasn't taken a turn yet?
Coach.
I haven't taken a turn.
Coach, what are you up to? You don't know that Rosie's in trouble yet.
I don't have line of sight with her.
No, the way that the shelves are situated, you couldn't quite see her. She could only see Alex and Rusty.
But did
There's
he
like
see a zombie? Maybe he saw a zombie.
No, I'll
Where
drop
the
this in here.
shelves situated, east or west or north or south?
They're going north to south. There's like an example of oops.
Then how would the zombie see?
She saw them. They haven't actually seen her
Oh,
yet.
see,
Yeah.
she's noticed them. They haven't noticed her yet.
So there's some taller aisles that run like that.
Maybe Coach is moving forward to kind of check out Rusty.
Is
See what
he?
he's all
Is that
about.
what you doing, Coach?
I'm just seeing if it's okay, but I actually.
You do keep an eye on your girls. That's one of your aspects. Is you,
Oh, yeah,
you
you
take
could
care
just
of your
be-
girls.
Wondering, you could just be moving up to see where Rosie
Yeah.
is.
So
I have
why
a
don't you make a
notice
notice check, Pop? Maybe because
I have a +3 notice.
that's something, because you're always every few seconds you gotta make sure your girls are okay, because they
I
kind
got
of
a
remind you
0,
of
so
your
it's
daughters.
+3.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
that's
you
good.
you noticed that Rosie disappeared out of your line of sight.
Right.
So as soon as you did, here I'm gonna move you. You went to look for her a little bit. Oops,
Okay.
hold on, let me switch. And you peered around these aisles, and she's looking frightened. You do catch her, Rosie. You see Coach come around the corner there, behind that that shelving.
Okay. So I'm gonna give him the look too.
All right, and I roll a notice.
Yeah, roll a notice, Pop, but it's not going to be a very difficult one. You're going to see her communicating
I
with
got a
you.
-3, and I'm a +3 in notice, so it's a 0.
Oh, that's
So you stop and you wave back at her.
I Forrest Gumped her.
Who hasn't gone? Is everybody gone?
what about Gregory?
Gregory, what did you do? He was looking for a hockey stick.
Oh,
I got a single titty.
Rusty, did you do
what about
something yet?
Rusty? Yeah.
I started out, I looked for ammunition and I came up with nothing.
Okay, let's see if zombies notice you, Rosie. Let's see. Hold on one second. I'm gonna need you to make a stealth versus. Oh, I'll tell you versus what.
Just looking at those icons, you know them some stealth zombies.
What'd you get on stealth? You got a 3. Okay, hold on.
Don't get my dice.
One of the zombies has seen you.
Shit.
So one of the zombies wearing the Jason mask has seen you, and he's starting to sniff around and walk your direction. He's sniffing you out. He hasn't quite fully seen you just yet. So that ends the round. Everybody is gone. This is officially like conflict scene now. So we need to go one at a time in order. The way initiative works in this game is I'm going to let you guys go first since they have the last action. One person chooses who goes first, and then that person chooses who goes next. It's popcorn initiative. So you can choose human, and then a human can choose another human, and then you can continue until all of you guys have gone. And that's completely legal. But if you do that, if you don't choose the monsters to go, the zombies to go, then that means all of their turns are going to go at the end of the round. They're going to take 4 turns in a row, and then they're going to choose themselves again, and they're going to end up taking 8 undisturbed hits on you before you get to move again. So that's the way popcorn initiative works. You want to, every so often, work the monsters in too. You pick them next. So you want to it adds another layer of strategy to it. It'll make sense after you've done it a few times. Anybody have any questions on that concept?
Nope.
Nope. Everybody's been dealing with that for a little bit. Damian, are you good on that? Okay.
Yeah, no, makes sense.
Who wants to go first on the survivor side?
I mean, Rosie's right there.
Yeah, I think Rosie should go first.
So
right now, there's only one sniffing you.
I'm
3 haven't seen you yet.
Rosie's gonna because Rosie kind of wants the zombie to come at her, so she's gonna turn over and whistle so that
You're
it
gonna
hears
whistle?
me. Yeah.
Okay, hold tight. Well, the zombie that had sniffed you definitely heard you and is activated. As did the other one.
Oh shit.
So yes, this zombie now sees you. And even behind that Jason mask, you can see its eyes go full hunter mode, just like bugging out of its head's pupils wide open, and it's starting to snarl and come at you. The other 3 zombies, as soon as you whistled, like you're starting to see their heads pop around all crazy behind the shelving and looking for you too. I think you just activated all these zombies. I'm going to call that whistle like a minor action. I'm not really going to count that as your action. Do you want to do something?
Yeah, I'm gonna attack the one that's like right in front of me.
Take a shot.
+4.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a good attack.
Well, I'm on my skates with Kiddo, so Kiddo gives me a +2 to fight. So that always helps me.
It ducks clean under your blade.
Shit.
You quickly realize this zombie is not like the zombies you've been seeing in packs. These ones don't appear to be operating as like a hive mind like the packs of zombies have been. This one ducks underneath you with the speed of like an athlete. And it's snarling at you now. Who's next?
Who's next?
I'm going to pick the zombie.
The zombie immediately charges at you. Hold on, I'm going to my stat page.
What happened to Gregory?
Ooh. They are attacking you with a total score of 1 right now.
Oh.
Yeah, so the zombie charges at you. You fly right by it with the blade. It quickly whirls around and leaps at you like 5 feet through the air. And you're able to just like toss it to the side, and it misses barely. This
a derby move, clearly.
Oh, absolutely. Something you picked up in Derby. But this thing came at you crazy fast, like nothing you've seen in a zombie before. The zombie chooses another zombie.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Which is now coming around the corner.
Zombie picked another zombie. So.
It's heard the commotion, and
Another
it's charging straight at you. Let's see.
Coming right for you.
Defend 4.
Oh, man.
So this zombie is now leaping upon you, like just like the other one with like like an animal, like flying through the air, and lands on top of you. You try to fight it off, but it's like decaying fingernails are like grasping onto your flesh right now. You can't shake it, and you're taking 1 point of physical stress unless you got something else you want to do.
I'm gonna use.
You're muted, honey. There you are.
I'm gonna use a fate point based on the fact that I am one of the nation's top data analysts. I saw that coming, so I'm gonna use a fate point to juke that.
I would have thought derby skills would have helped you there, but I'm going to go ahead and allow that because that's fun. You saw this coming. All data indicated he was about to jump at you, so you ducked. So burn that fate point. You're now beating it by 1. But I'm going to burn a fate point.
Oh, no.
Don't cuss me out. Because of this zombie has the aspect, all flesh must be eaten. And I'm now back at beating you by 1. Nobody else knows this is going on right now, by the way. So they cannot help.
I didn't. I see what's going on.
Oh, you did. Okay, that's right. Coach, you did see what's going on. You can offer your action as a help.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Or if you have an aspect you can burn, or something you can burn a fate point on, you can help her without burning your action. But if you physically help her with your action, they're back at even, and she's not taking damage.
I'm gonna go all Leroy Jenkins in here and try to help her out.
You're gonna run in there and try to help her out. So you saw that zombie come around, and you know that's just like freaking the defensive back charging the outside. You've seen this maneuver 1,000 times before.
Like a corner trying to hold the edge on the outside. That ain't gonna happen.
Exactly. So you come charging in, and you're grabbing this thing, wrestling it off of her. Right now, you guys are at a standstill, but you're able to keep it from hurting her.
Okay.
But your action is done for this turn.
I don't roll for nothing, or
no, you give her an automatic +1 with a help. It's like a help action.
Okay.
Is that enough for us to notice what's going on, or
what about the rest of the group?
Let's see.
Going down?
I think the rest of the group might have had a chance to see that. Everybody make a notice roll.
I think Alex I'm in Alex's line of sight.
Looks like I can see right there.
Actually, that's a shelf right there. You should be on this side.
I rolled a +2 for my notice.
Right. You're looking right at this. So you did notice all this happen. You heard the whistle and everything. So everybody but Alex make a notice check. Alex, you do see what's happening.
I got a 3.
I see it.
I've got 2.
I got a 2 as well.
You guys actually all heard the commotion then. But Alex, you're closest. Coach,
yes.
You pick who goes next, though.
Pick me.
What's that?
You have to pick who goes
Wife
next.
said pick her.
Alex.
Pick. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what you've seen happen. You watch this whole thing. Rosie goes skating by. There's a zombie jumps her. She throws it to the side. Another zombie comes flying at her and it's jumped on top of her and starting to overwhelm her. And then you see Coach come in and he's grabbing this thing by the shirt and he's jerking it around, trying to keep it from hurting her. What are you doing, Alex?
Okay, so all I have is my hammer. I'm gonna come in and fight.
So there's one that's on the ground and there's one that's on top of Rosie.
Well, I'm gonna try to get that one off of Rosie.
Go ahead.
Okay, so this is a fight. I got a 0.
Even with your fight?
Yeah, I have a +2 on fight, and I rolled a -2.
They are succeeding with style. These things are quick. It saw you coming and pulled Coach in between you and itself. So
That's
these
cool.
things are a little more smart than the zombies you've met before. You're unable to get an attack, and it's in kind of an advantageous position now. Mom, who's going next? There's still 2 other zombies that have a turn to go and 3 of you that have a turn to go.
Okay, I can't pick a zombie because we're down right now. I think that we need Muta to bring Lucille in.
Muta, you getting called into the game, son.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going in swinging. I'm going into swinging at the one that's causing all the commotion over there.
You caught on to what's going on. I'm just going to move you up here just for relative area. You're not specifically there. I just want to be able to see you. You are right there. Like you guys are all kind of in the. Thank you, baby. You're kind of all in the corner there. It's Alex, Rosie, Coach, 2 zombies, and you're running into this pile. Everybody's kind of on top of each other.
Okay.
My wife's trying to get me
I got
drunk.
enough room. I'm gonna take a crack at that one though, right? I can still have room for that.
The one that's on top of Rosie, because she's in danger.
Yeah, yeah.
Most in
Exactly.
danger. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead. Take your swing with
Definitely.
Lucille. Nah. Rosie said she's a badass. She got this.
Oh well, this roll sucks. So, I'm at -2 plus my. Okay, yeah. Okay, I got both for the Lucille, right?
You get the +2 to hit, and you also get the +1 damage. You burnt a lot of stuns on that.
I'm only at 1 right now.
Okay. Ooh, dude, they're beating you by a lot.
Not a lot.
4 points. Is beating you with style right now.
Wow.
Anybody can burn fate points, even for somebody else, even if it's you've already had a turn.
I'll burn a fate
as long
point
as you
for
have
them.
fate points. Okay, based on what aspect? What you got? What are your aspects, Pop? Let's figure out one that works for that. Which one? Maybe something to do with strategy, not your skills. What are your aspects? I can pull them up too. I think I've got them. Something that would give you some kind of reason to believe you'd be ahead of the game to help him, or gives you some special ability to help him, or you draw upon some internal strength.
I'm going to go with survivor aspect. I have a play for everything.
Oh, yeah. So you've seen this. Yeah, they're about to sack your quarterback. What do you do when they're about to sack the quarterback?
You
take the legs?
Yeah, take the
chop block them? That's what I did, Pop.
Block.
You didn't teach me that, but that's what I did. Yeah, well, you see what's going on.
I see.
So you
I see that he's coming in after. We're still talking about the 2 that are right.
He's trying to line up a shot on this thing, but this damn zombie is so freaking quick. Like Rosie and this thing are rolling around like freaking 2 raccoons fighting. That's how quick this thing is. So you, as soon as you get the chance, Rosie kind of like positions it up, and she's holding it up, and you chop block its knees and bring it down to the ground. Right now, Mike is still losing by 2 to score that hit.
Okay.
But you helped him get closer now.
Right.
It's a little bit easier to line up that shot, Mike.
To give the killing blow.
Not quite. Not quite. He's still losing by 2.
I
Mark
can't.
that fate point off, Pop.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I can give up a fate point based on Derby Girl and Army. I am a team player.
Okay, so yeah, you've had some training in Derby and in the Army how to grapple with an opponent, right? I'll allow that. So now you guys are at even. Mike is not doing any damage to the zombie, but he's getting a boost on his next turn. If somebody else has another fate point to burn, then we can start doing damage, or we can leave it at a boost. Anybody can use that boost, by the way. What's that, Mike?
I can burn a fate point too. So
burn it.
Let's see. So notice these these athletic zombies, and this is just like that one zombie movie about that Jamaican undead bobsledding team.
Oh man, that's right. Yes, Undead Runnings. Yeah.
Undead Runnings. So, I think I know what I think I can. This I've also prepared for the athletic zombie scenario.
Of course you have.
Yeah.
So now you're at +2. Burn that fate point. I'll allow it. You're at +2 and doing 2 points of damage. Are we going for any more, or are you driving that Lucille home now?
Well, Lucille gets another +1 because I took that instead of the extra stunt.
That's 3 points.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna call it there unless anybody's adding any more in.
Let's see what happens.
So you smack it with Lucille, and you catch it straight in the face, right into that hockey mask. The hockey mask breaks, and the front half of this zombie's face splits wide open, like you split the skull, to the point where like the jaw is and it's not dead. It did take a consequence. You smack this thing dead on. It would have killed 3 other zombies as hard as you hit them. This thing is still freaking trying to attack Rosie. But you did do some damage to it. This is not, and now you guys know for sure, this is not your regular zombie. You don't know what the hell kind of mutation this thing is, but it's nuts. Oh, by the way, you only hit him for 2, Mike?
3 because of the +1.
Oh, you did hit him for 3. Okay.
Yeah.
So you did notice this. A couple of times you smashed this thing in the body, and you saw that where the barbed wire hit, and you're doing damage, you're ripping that, you're seeing chunks of the flesh got ripped off. Everywhere that flesh got ripped off, little green tendrils grew out and reconnected the flesh. It wasn't until you hit it in the head that you saw any damage stick.
Come on.
Ooh.
Hold on, guys. So Mike, pick who's going to go next, either the other 2 or zombies.
I have a machete.
I got pissed.
Oh. You
All
forgot
right,
to hold up the cut sign.
Damian's going too.
Oh.
So, who hasn't gone yet?
Oh, Damian hasn't gone yet?
It's Gregory or Rusty.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm thinking I'm right
And then
there.
the
I
other
can
2
fight her.
zombies as well. So it would
Yeah.
behoove us not to let them both go last, because then they're
Yeah.
both gonna go, or they're gonna call all their homies first next
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, this is looking tough. We're in a bind.
I could use a fate point to get us.
What if
more
one of us
damage.
dies?
No, we can't.
Penny, what do you got? Penny, what are you doing?
Where is she?
She's chewing on something.
See what she has.
You are the DM. You're out of the room. Did you remember to do the cut?
No, he forgot to hold up.
Yeah,
the
he
cut.
said cut.
He
Oh,
didn't hold up the sign though.
but you gotta hold
Oh,
up
he
the
did?
sign.
Okay. Oh,
Well,
I
it's some
Okay.
kind of plastic thing, or? Oh,
He just made something that said cut.
well, just. Oh yeah, yeah. Thanks. Sir.
yeah. You know we.
Well, there's 1 or 2 there.
Okay. That's what it is. See,
I'm there with a machete.
okay, and we
I
are
could
back.
try to cut the head
Um,
off of that one that's attacking Rusty, not Rusty, but
Rosie.
Rosie.
Rosie. Well, guys, who's going next?
Oh yeah.
I think we should have. It should go zombie. Wait. Zombie
two
person.
zombies.
What the other zombies do first, though, before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree,
And Rusty and
Zombie.
Greg are still not gone.
Right.
Okay, so you guys are choosing zombie next?
Ooh,
I'm choosing
that's
Laffy Taffy.
dangerous.
How about one zombie next?
One zombie next. Yeah, let's see what's going on with those other 2. Because these are
Okay, so
zombies.
this zombie comes flying around the corner. Let's see who's all there. It's Alex, Rosie, Coach, and Muda. So who are they going to attack? Let's see. Let's do this fair. Muda, Rosie, Coach, and who else is there? Alex. Pick a number between 1 and 10.
5.
9.
Who said 6?
Muda.
Muda. Defend versus 4.
All right. Oh.
Ouch.
Yeah, these guys are assholes.
All right.
Do people have any defense, like naturally, or is it just what you're rolling 4 dice?
You're rolling either athletics to dodge an attack, or you could use physique to like body it, to like try to physically restrain it from hurting you.
Okay.
Well, I rolled a 0. I don't have any physique or anything. my
Man,
armor gives me a +1,
I'll
right?
I'll burn a fate point.
that'll get you to 2. Okay. What aspect there, Mom?
Probably the so it's my ass. Well,
You do
I'm
CrossFit, remember? So you're in
oh
great
yeah, that's
shape.
in
Yeah.
my stunts, so I can use that, right? So I have a +1 on CrossFit.
Because of your fitness? You have
Yes.
like a fitness expertise? That's
And
right.
then I do have a physique and athletics. Does that count? Or it's just my stunts?
Yeah, no, you're burning a fate point for her. So all you can do is invoke an aspect.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
Or an
say
automatic +2, right?
yeah.
Or an automatic +2 or a reroll of your dice.
Oh, okay.
Or to declare a story detail you think might help.
Okay.
I can't think of anything that would help right now in your history out of your aspects, but you're probably
Right.
best going for the +2 so he's not taking so much damage.
Right. So I'm burning a fate point, and I have that +1 on CrossFit.
For your aspect.
Uh-huh.
What is the aspect you're burning, Mom?
Yeah, the CrossFit would be.
Oh, my
Or a
aspect. I'm
roll.
looking
Yeah,
at my
it's gotta be
stunts.
it's
Okay.
gotta be an aspect, yeah.
An aspect. Okay. So I would say I'm looking at my aspects. Well, I'm
I
the
have your characters
head
here.
ER nurse who's seen it all, but she still cares too much. And then I have the trouble of I'll die before I start searching for my family. So maybe this
Wait
is
a minute. Yeah, because
this is my search. I
you
have
kind
to.
of look at Muda as like one of your sons, right?
That's right.
So
Yes.
yeah, as soon as you sensed Muda was in danger, you got to help your boy. I'll allow it. Burn the fate
Okay.
point, and Muda, you're at 2 right now. Alex is coming in trying to like push the zombie off you as it's clawing and trying to chomp you down.
I'm not saying, does my armor give me a +1 to the defense all the time, or how would that work?
If you take any damage, you take 1 point less.
Okay. Okay, but I am still taking 2 damage.
2 right now, so that would be 1 point. Is what all you would take because of your armor.
Okay. I mean, I don't have any stress markers gone, so I could absorb a point.
You can absorb a point. Yep. So mark one of your stress boxes off. The zombie doesn't bite you. And the way I've been thinking about this since the last time we played, guys, because zombie bites are infectious. Stress doesn't necessarily mean hit points like it does in Dungeons and Dragons. Sometimes it's just your willingness to fight. You don't actually get bit until you run out of stress. That's the way we're going to rule that.
Okay.
Okay, so you are getting worn out by this zombie, and it's starting to exhaust you to the effect of 1 stress point as
It's
well.
starting to become apparent that I am, after all, just a art teacher.
You are just an art teacher,
Not
and this
actually
is
needed.
like a crazy, like Olympic zombie that's attacking your ass right now. You're
like
getting
like Zombie Decathlon 6.
like just exactly like Zombie Decathlon 6. Yes, Decapalon.
Yes,
I believe is what it was called.
Yeah, my bad. My
Yeah,
bad.
you're thinking of a different movie. That was the porn version. Okay, go. Zombie chooses Gregory to go next.
Zombie made a grave mistake.
Oh, and out comes the smack talk.
I moved to the zombie that's above Coach.
Okay, which one was Coach? Coach is messing with the one that's on Rosie. There's one that's on the floor that Rosie threw to the ground, one that's on Rosie, and one that's on Muda.
Isn't there one like directly above him? Like
that I'm
on
just
the-
showing you guys in that zone. That doesn't actually represent where you guys really are. It's just so everybody can be seen on the screen. You're kind of all in the here. Let me go to roll 20 real quick, and I'll ping it. Everybody is like right here, all kind of in a freaking pile right now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go to the one that attacked Muda, because why not?
Okay, that's your homie now. You guys made up pretty quick.
No,
You started
I
off as
have
rivals.
I have to show him that these aren't any zombies to be scared about.
Oh, so you need to maybe like give him like oh, I thought you knew everything about zombies.
You're gonna talk smack to him while everybody's getting the shit kicked out.
What do you do? Yeah, exactly. What are you doing to him, Greg? That there's a zombie on Muta, and who is helping Muta? Alex is helping Muta. They're both kind of wrestling this damn zombie, and like it's on top of Muta right now, like this.
I'm going to not shoot. I'm gonna hit it with a hockey stick.
You got your hockey stick? Go beat it.
Now I better get a good roll because I only have a 1 fight.
Ooh.
Okay, so that's a 1. So that's 2 in total.
And that's a tie. Right now, you have a boost.
So
you can give that boost to somebody else on the next turn, but you're not doing any damage. But you can pass that boost to somebody else, and they'll get a free +2. You're holding it. You've got like its head pressed with a hockey stick right now.
Well, me and Tio have a rivalry, so I need to outshine him. So I use a fate point because
you're using your relationship aspect. Like, you got to show Muta what's up. Okay, then I need a one-liner for our TV show, Logan.
I go pucker up because it's like a hockey. It's hockey.
What the puck are you doing? Quit pucking around. Something like this. Okay, Logan, you're beating him by 2. Burn that fate point. You're doing 2 points of damage. Anybody else doing here? You could pass it to Rusty for an assist, or if he wants to take his turn, we'll just burn the 2 points of damage right now.
Does the other zombie still need to go? Oh wait,
this is the one that got smacked in the head? No,
this guy.
No, this one has not been hit yet. Logan, you're doing 2 points of damage. It soaks all of that. You're doing 2 points of damage? So yeah, you smack this thing with a hockey stick, and you just beat it and beat it and beat it over the neck and the shoulders, and everywhere that you smack it, freaking green tendrils grow and re-heal that damage. It's not you've got to score a headshot. And you only score a headshot. You only score a headshot by taking a turn to create an advantage to aim for it, or by rolling a success with style. So that means beating any score by 3 or better. Otherwise, it's not a headshot and no damage.
Wow.
You know what, Dan?
I know I'm an asshole, right? You guys were all talking shit about how easy the fights were, so this is what happens. The same thing my D&D group just learned. Logan, are you going to burn any more fate points to turn this into a real hit now that I've explained what the rules to this are? Or I'll give you a boost. Either way, you still scored a successful hit.
I'll use a fate point. I have a stunt called I Don't Miss a Detail. So I already saw that Tio's attacks didn't work, so I have it noted in my mind that.
What is this stunt? Talk to me about this stunt. What does it read?
It just says I don't miss a detail.
I don't remember what I wrote there or what we wrote. Is it an expertise?
Aspect, no?
Oh, I don't know.
Where is it written at on your character sheet, bud?
Under stunts.
And read it the way we wrote it.
It just I don't miss it. I think it's +1 for attention to detail. Never mind, that doesn't work.
Oh, it's an expertise. Yes, you're a detail oriented person, so you knew they only take damage to the head. I'll apply it. That gets you to 3, and that's a headshot, Logan.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it because you have that expertise. That's the way expertise stunts work. You're doing 3 points of damage. That is a successful style, good enough for a hit. It's not dead, but its head is kind of like leaning to the side, like you damn near knocked its head off, but not dead. Logan, who's next? Last zombie or Rusty?
Zombie. This
zombie was kind of once the action started, it knew what was up. Logan, as you're fighting with that other zombie, this one sneaks up behind you, and you are defending versus 3.
3. So I have to what? Athletics or physique it?
Your choice. Yeah. Are you going to try to duck out of the way, or are you going to try to hold it off with your strength?
I'm
No,
gonna try
he
to.
did not take it out. He knocked it up pretty good, but it's not dead.
I'm gonna try to duck, I guess, because if I try to take it, I risk taking all the damage.
It's the same either way, but yeah.
Oh, is it the same? I'll do physique then. I'm gonna try to tank
Yeah,
it.
are you going to use your strength to hold it off of you, or are you going to just try to juke out of the way is the question.
I'm gonna use my strength.
Okay. You catch this guy coming at you out of the corner of its eye. It's leaping midair, and
That is a 0. So my physique is 2.
we're
And
both at 2. So it's a tie, right?
I have a
Oh
shield
no, I'm at 3.
I have a shield that blocks 1 damage naturally.
You're taking 1 point of damage, or you're able to absorb it with the shield. So the thing comes, you catch it out of the corner of the eye as it's leaping through the air at you like 6 feet through the air, like vertical Superman style. And you bring the riot shield up at the last second and smack it right in the face, stopping it from chomping down on you. So zombie chooses Rusty. You're last. What are you? You just watched all this shit go down, dude. And you just caught your breath a little bit, and it's time to save your friends who just saved you.
Yeah, definitely see all this shit going down like out of nowhere. I pulled the 38 out of habit, and I saw the new zombie that just came around and kind of attacked Gregory from behind. I'm going to line up a shot and attack from range with the 38.
Take your shot.
All right. And so I have it's a gear stunt, so that's +2, plus I have a shoot of 2, so that's +4, right?
Yep.
Okay. Get my dice out here.
Oof. They did not roll a good defense, my friend.
I've got a 5.
They are at 2. So right now you are scoring a headshot for 3 points of damage.
And just because I kind of know what 3 damage does, I'm going to try to use a fate point here, not from the streets, but I know the streets. I've seen enough ballistic reports and injury reports to know where to do some critical damage.
That kind of sounds like your law expertise would apply here then as well.
Well, I mean,
+3.
actually, that doesn't burn the fate point. So if I have an expertise, well, I mean, I don't care either way. But yeah, use a fate point or whatever to hopefully add 2 onto there. And
that gives you, that gets you up to 4, right?
Well, I was at 3, so.
Oh, that gets you up to 5. Plus your expertise from where to shoot somebody to make them go die. I'm gonna let you have that. You're at 6, right? So you're scoring 4 points of damage right now. And let's see. Are you burning anybody? No, there's nobody else to burn a help action or anything. So it you blast straight through it, like half of its face is blown off. The 38 blows like a third of this thing's face straight off. And it is hanging by a thread. It doesn't even look like it can bring its jaws down to bite anybody, but it's still goddamn trying. It's not quite dead. Not quite dead, but it is jacked up.
Okay.
And that's the one that was attacked. Which one was that?
I know this is not the accurate representation, but yeah, that one you're pointing at. And just so I know, so
behind Michael.
Is this the one that was just attacked Michael?
The one that just attacked Michael. No, Logan, Gregory.
Gregory Loft.
You gotta get Logan and.
Wait, was that one hit?
No.
Okay.
It just rushed
right.
and attacked him from the back, right?
That's right. That's that one. That's 3. Yeah. Okay, so that one is all but dead. It is holding on by a thread.
And how many damage did I technically do on that?
You did 5.
5. Okay.
No, wait. No, you did 4 total. It rolled a defense of 2. You were at 6, I think.
Right? I was at 5, and then I burned a fate. So that would have been.
Oh, you went to 7?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, then you just blew its goddamn head off. You knew to aim for the base of the neck. You shot it at the base of the neck, and it blew its head clean off. Do you want to move in closer? You can. It doesn't really matter. You're all in the same zone. It's just kind of a representation of where we're at. You don't count feet in fate. A zone is you can move anywhere in a zone.
Let's X that one out.
So you reposition yourself where you imagine your character would end up after this action. Where do you think he would be?
Oh, I'd probably take a few steps forward and just get a little bit closer to the action, but stay in that range.
So this one that's on Gregory, you walk right up to the back of it, put the 38 to the back of its neck, and pull the trigger. Its head goes twirling up into the air and lands with a splat on the ground.
Sleazy P. Martini.
Sleazy P. Martini.
Style.
Shout out.
All right.
So you were the first one to ace a zombie. Dead. Aced.
That one
Yep.
or the one on top?
This was the one that was on Gregory. It doesn't really matter. You guys are kind of all together.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's actually say you probably moved up into here. Let's just move you here just to represent you that you're closer. That was the end of the round. Who's starting their first turn? Zombies or who? You get to call it, Damian.
Oh. No, who? Okay, so who's starting first this next round?
Yeah, whoever gets called for a turn, after your turn, you call who's next.
Okay. Yeah, I'm guessing we got a couple of injured zombies here. I kind of want to call one of us to try to, stomp them down for good. Geez, Dad, you got something up your sleeve, Dad?
I think I got something up my sleeve here.
Yeah, has Pop gone? Yeah, he did. He helped. That's right.
Yeah. Now
you're in here too.
the one that Rosie's in trouble. Yes.
Rosie is still on the ground with a zombie and Alex wrestling on it.
Was the aspect of my girls are safe and the stun of strong in the pocket +2 will to my +3 will on my skills. So that's the plus. I'm thinking I can use those points.
You're coming all out. Save your girl, save one of your girls.
Yeah, save Rosie.
Okay, so before you burn that
with my machete,
roll for the machete, add your stunt, and let's see what you come up with, and we'll burn that if we need to.
But what do you have on your fight or your?
On my will, I have +3.
They're at 2, so you're scoring 1 point of damage on the one that's on top of Stina right now, and that is the one that has been hurt, right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so right now you're not doing quite enough damage to kill it, but almost.
What about the strong in the pocket?
Read that to me.
It's strong in the pocket, +2 to will when the pressure is on.
That's for that is for not getting scared. Which you guys actually should have made a will check when you first saw these zombies. That I need to work that more. That's more defense from taking mental damage. That's kind of a defend stunt, Pop.
Oh, okay.
What is your expertise? You've got a strategy expertise, don't you? Is there some way that some kind of football strategy can help you here? Maybe like remember the old high-low block between the center and the guard? You hit them high, I'll hit them low. I'll take expertise.
You're talking about aspects?
No, this is a stunt. It's an expertise stunt. It gives you a +1 to a broad array of actions if your expertise applies. So I'm going to say that there's some football skill that applies here. I'll let you add that expertise stunt to it.
I have strong in the pocket, especially strategy +1.
Yep. I'm going to take strategy for a +1. So what are we at? We're at 3 and 3.
I was at 3.
What did I roll? Let's see. I was at 2, right? Yes, that's right. So that gives you that 1 extra point. Okay, got you. That's where we're at. Sorry, I got confused for a second. The beers are working. Once again, tonight's episode brought to you by
get Rosie up on her feet because she's like
because she's a badass. Get her up on her feet. Yeah.
Okay, so how about this? So you know you got to help your man that's down up. That's just basic strategy. You help Rosie to her feet, and while she's holding that zombie, you take your machete and chop its head off because you just did enough damage to kill it. So we got Rosie to her feet.
So that's 2
as she's coming up, she holds the zombie's head up high, and you swing and whack its head right off. That zombie drops. There's still a zombie laying next to Rosie that hasn't acted yet, but the one that was on top of her is dead. So Alex, you're freed up now too. Do you Coach, who's going next? Yeah. And just as a point of strategy, now that you guys have kind of like you have the action economy on the zombies, I'd probably take a run at trying to kill them all.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think Rosie should just, now that she's back out on her feet, take a shot.
Yep.
Rosie, you're up. Coach is
What do you
calling
think,
you now
Rosie?
that he's got you back to your feet. There's a zombie to your side, and there's a zombie that's still messing with Muta.
Who's the one that's the weakest of the two?
The one that's on Muta has, yeah, he's been hit. And then the one that got tossed to the side that first dived at Rosie has not been touched at all.
Okay. Well, it's your call, Rosie.
I'm gonna help out Buddha. Rosie snaps to it, hits Derby low, and rushes that bee that's attacking Muda.
That's my baby. What do you got? They're at 3.
6.
All right.
Whoa, that's a headshot. That's a headshot with 3 points of damage. This is the one that's already been injured.
Yeah.
And I have a +1 with Kiddo.
Yeah.
4 total points of damage. So you get back to your feet. Coach knocks the head off that one that was holding you. You see Muta's in trouble. Derby low and charge, bringing the katana up over your head, splitting it right down the middle, and that zombie drops to the ground.
He gone.
He gone.
Alex, come take care of this other one.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
And that
Okay.
one's just kind of on the ground, like kind of crawling backwards after it fell. It hasn't recovered yet.
Okay, so we had been avoiding shooting, but we did shoot here in this area. So can I just go ahead and use my gun?
Well, you noticed, yeah, you noticed that Rusty shot and nothing happened. So maybe there's no zombies immediately around
Yes.
here. So yeah, take
Okay,
your shot.
so
if you-
I'm using my pistol, and I'm going to take a shot.
not your shotty,
Huh?
not the shotty.
Shotgun.
Oh, okay.
That does more damage.
Yeah.
That's a better
Okay.
weapon.
Yeah. Let me use my shotgun.
By the way, Damian, I forgot to did we add the 1 extra point for firearm damage? It doesn't matter now, but remember that.
Oh,
for the future.
we didn't, but yeah. Well,
Okay. All right.
We did.
so
Okay, cool. So, Mom, you get an automatic, an
plus
additional
one, and my
+1.
shoot is good. So let's see what I get.
Yep, all firearms
Oh,
do
so this
automatic
is
weapon 1 damage.
+2, and then I have a 6. I got a 7.
Whoa.
Ooh, they are at
They
2.
go.
You're
Yeah.
scoring 5 points. So, yeah, this zombie's on the ground, kind of like scrambling, wide-eyed behind the Jason mask. You walk right up to it, cocking that shotgun, put it in its face, and just blast a hole straight through that you could pass a bagel through.
Right.
Yeah. So
Why
you
would you?
waste that last zombie.
Bagel?
Well, that's a bagel-sized hole. Okay, that was the first thing that came to mind, Pop. You know what? 4 more of those freaking zombies just show up right around Coach.
I wouldn't
No.
doubt it.
That was probably one of your harder fights right now.
Yes.
You guys
We're
take
gonna
a
have to
quick
come
look
up with a
around the rest of
strategy for
sporting
those
goods.
kind of bastards.
Yes.
Yeah, so every time you guys do meet a new zombie, I'm glad you caught on to that, Pop. Every new zombie is a different trick. They're not all the same, and they all have different weaknesses and strengths. Learning the zombies and how to deal with them is a big part of this game. So I'm glad you caught on to that and mentioned it. Sporting goods is yours, guys. You take a quick look around. There's no other zombies in here. You guys can each fill, if you have the space, up to 2 units worth of ammunition and sport. Just put sporting goods supplies, not necessarily ammunition. They needed all kinds of crap from here. If you have the room, you can fill up, but you may have to drop off because before you get the groceries, you guys still need to get them groceries. But
Oh.
you picked up 2 of the supplies they've requested so far. How much space are we looking at in those duffel bags they gave you? And Damian, you don't have a duffel bag. You came in from the outside.
Yeah.
I have
Any
2
guys
available or 3 available spots in my duffel bag for the army.
You can pick up your 2, and if anybody else can't take any sporting goods items after that, you can carry 1 for them. Like
Okay.
if somebody only has 1 space available, you can take that other space.
I
But I
have
have 2 available in my
spaces.
cart, right?
You have 2 available in your cart. Yeah. What was that, Mom?
I have 2 spaces because we had 4, right? And I have 2 filled up with medicine.
Right, exactly. So yeah, just like when you cleared the pharmacy, you have some time to search sporting goods for what you need. You can grab up to 2 units of sporting goods supplies each if you have room to hold it.
Okay. And
Because
so
don't each of us have one bag that's our personal bag and then a bag we're filling for the army?
Yeah, the duffel bag. Yeah, everybody can kind of carry like
Oh,
one
okay.
unit of something just in their pockets. If you get a backpack, that's going to open up some space for you. But if you're talking about just filling your pockets, that's just one unit of anything, probably ammunition, I would guess.
Yeah.
Is your
I'm
best
just going to
bet.
get more ammo.
So if you want to shuffle one thing from your duffel bag to your pockets, then just note that somehow on your paper, right? Like pockets, move one unit over there, and you can free one unit in your duffel bag. That makes sense. Good point, baby. Yeah, I hadn't thought about personal storage. Everybody, unless you have some other item that lets you carry stuff, you can carry one unit of supplies in your pockets.
I don't think that should apply to me. I don't think I have pockets in my armor.
Man, you got like all the pockets, dude. You got like them correctional officer Jinko jeans, bugle boys underneath your armor. You know what I mean? You got like eight pouches for tots in your cargo pants. I think we're gonna wrap it up there, guys. Like like the sessions have kind of been like one section per session, but are you guys feeling some tension? Is that fun? Are we feeling like the dread? Yeah. Did you have a good time, Damian? That was your first one.
Yeah, definitely. No, it's easy. It was very easy to understand system.
This system is great because you just stay in character, man. Like, don't worry about the mechanics. Like, the wonderful thing about Fate and why it's my favorite system, even more in D&D right now, is that you just do whatever you want and we apply mechanics later. Mechanics don't determine what you can do. Like, so it's just so much room for strategy. And if you're a creative player, like everybody in this group is, it's just perfect for a group like this. So thanks for playing.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Before we when we do come back, we got to be aware that there has been a gunshot, so we don't know what that's going to bring for the group.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me.
We're going to have to rest.
Yeah, thanks a lot for reminding the DM of that.
Yeah.
Two gunshots.
Hey.
Wait, hold on. Here, I want you guys to rue this sound right here. Whenever you guys hear this, that doesn't ever mean anything good for you. I just want you to know.
Oh,
Whenever you see this, that don't mean anything good for you.
I think we were able to use the gunshots though because we have already cleared out a lot of the zombies.
Zombies can hear, they can see, they can smell, but at least as far as those pack zombies, the one that show up like in groups of 6 to 12, they're dumb, and they're like the lowest, most like worthless zombie. But as you've seen, the other ones are far more dangerous.
That was like pins and needles right now, that battle.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
It could have went bad.
I was wondering if one of us was actually maybe gonna die.
I know.
Yeah.
It could have gone bad. I started taking it easy on you a little bit.
My CPR stunt, and it was like, I think I'm gonna have to use it tonight.
That's why we got you for a healer. Have you guys seen Zombieland 2?
Yeah.
Those are Terminators.
Oh.
Remember the Terminator zombies, the ones that just wouldn't freaking quit? That's what I was inspired by for these guys. I'm calling them alphas. They're alpha zombies because they don't need a pack. They are as dangerous as a pack of zombies by themselves.
Hey, since we're all here, Damian.
Oh,
we
thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Cut. Yeah, cut.
Now,